What is up, guys? It's Bloodzealous. Welcome back to another house tutorial. It has been a long time since we've done a house tutorial. The last one I think was either that snow cabin or the beach house. I think it was the snow cabin. I really can't remember actually. But yeah, we're doing a house tutorial today. So I don't know. I'm excited. I want to say right now, this house is definitely the best house I've ever done. The best modern house, and honestly, in my opinion, it's the best house I've ever done. That is up to you guys to decide. But personally, I think it is one of the best. It's very good. It just looks like a nice house. So without saying a whole lot more, we're just gonna start building it. And not entirely sure where to start here, but it's a modern house. It's kind of like something you would put up on a beach. I guess I'll show you guys what it looks like. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to ruin the fun. But that's what it's gonna look like over there. I tweeted some pictures out of it, and as you can see, it's a very nice modern house. It's not a square. A lot of my old houses, you know, guys, are just squares, and they're really boring. This one's not a square. I finally was able to break my OCD habit and get something else going. So I'm really excited for this this house. I think it's going to be awesome. I think you guys are really going to like it. So I made sure to use a lot of different types of wood, and we've got quartz. I haven't done a quartz and spruce modern house. I've done a lot of sandstone and spruce, but this is a little bit different. Got people walking around in the background there. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, so let's start out pretty simply how you would do any kind of house. Pretty much all my tutorials start like this. And we're gonna drop our doors in here. On my Let's Build series, someone was like, dude, stop putting your doors inside out. This is how I do my doors, because now look at, we have shape, right? And we have a little bit of difference. If you put the doors in the front, this is just a flat wall, all right? And that's a little bit boring. So I put the doors on the inside so that when you look from the outside, you have a little bit of shape. And I like it like that. So you can tell me I'm doing it the wrong way, but in my opinion, I'm not. Now the typical theme with modern houses, we're gonna go like this and bring this up 4, like so. And those will be our outer pillars. The basic main theme of the bottom floor is spruce wood on the inside, pillars on the outside. And then on the upper floor, it's marble pillars on the inside, spruce on the outside. So it flip-flops, and that was the plan all along. It was supposed to make it look kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and take some half slabs, bring them across here. Just some really basic stuff. Don't want to get anything too complicated going yet. And I believe right here we can put some spruce down. And just like this will be our entryway. So there's the entrance to your house. This is definitely going to be a 2-part tutorial, maybe even 3. This is a long house, but it's definitely worth the build. So what you should have is something looking like that right now. Now we're going to go ahead and build actually the second wall first. So right here, let's drop in a redstone lamp. This is where your house is going to curve to the outside. And I haven't had to do any cuts yet because I took some screenshots, so I mostly know what I'm doing for this part. But pretty soon I'll start forgetting, and then we'll start doing the whole cutting game where I'm just like, I don't know what to do next, so try this. Bring this up 3, so you'll have something like that. My dog's barking. I hope you can't hear that, but you probably can, because you can pretty much hear everything in my house. Okay, so we'll want to go back now to having our marble pillars, and this will go up 4 again. Actually, I think that one will just go up 3. This is where my screenshot is not helping me too much, which is just great. Again, then you're going to have your spruce on the inside like this. For now, just go up 3 on everything. Your window's going to be 3 wide, so 1, 2, and 3. Go up 3 right here. And then you're going to have another marble pillar on the outside, like so. Okay, so you got something going like that. Glass panes I don't have with me right now. I believe for all of the window bases, we're going to be using acacia wood like this. And then for the outside windows, we're going to be using some spruce planks like that, just like we did in the doorway over here. So you can go ahead and do your bushes again in the corner if you want, just make it look pretty, like that, and then we'll fill this in with glass panes and get on to the next step. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish off this side right here. Basically what we're gonna do is just build the house entirely around and hopefully get the first floor done tonight. And oh my god, I am flying way too fast on a little bit of drugs there, but that's okay. So coming across the top here, we just have our half slabs going like so, and that is not actually right. Don't mind me, guys, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Delete that. And actually get rid of this too. I'm trying to figure out what I did now, because I obviously didn't do that right. You're going to come across the top like this and delete that corner piece right there and that corner piece right there. That's looking more right. And then you're going to go across the top like that, so you're not cutting your window off, which is what I just did. This pillar you can bring up 4 high like so. This wooden pillar in the back goes up 4 high, as does this one. The only pillar that's going to stay low is this one right here. And I have set it to not rain like 4 times today, and it's really starting to bug me that it literally just keeps raining. Apparently that's all that happens on my server anymore is the rain. Okay, moving on to this side. It's very similar to the side we just did. actually, so it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and figure out exactly how it's going to work. I think we're going to have our half slab starting right there. Like a day again. So we'll have, this is going to be the pillar for the far side. So the windows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like that will give us a nice little window to work with here. Make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on this side we can take our spruce and it will go like so. And we can bring that up, it looks like about 4 blocks, something like that. Then we'll bring our nice marble up 4 as well. Take this stuff. And this is the only other side that's going to follow this exact pattern. The next sides I actually changed it up because it's as fun as it is doing this kind of pattern, it also gets a little bit repetitive. And I wanted to get something a little more different going. So that's why I like this house, is because it has different styles within it, instead of just really boring like the same wall on every single side. And it's nice. So I quite like it. You're going to go across like that. You should end up with something like this. And you can set this all to spruce. And I think I can type faster than I can build, so I'm going to just go ahead and go like that. And I did basically keep this theme of trees with leaves going in most of the corners at least, because I like that it was green and it was nice. And I should be on fancy graphics, but I'm not, so I apologize. Alright, there's your second side. Something like that. You can go ahead and take some of these, and I basically just went to the corners of each of these and kind of did something a little like this. Give it a little bit more shape. Thought that looked nice. And then, yeah, so what we're going to do is keep going around the house, and we're going to start working on this far wall over here. And we'll get over there, and that will be the end of the first episode. And then we get to do the second story in the second episode. Let's get on. And the thunder's back. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Awesome. Moving on to the far wall here. This is definitely the most complicated wall, so we're going to break it down a little bit. And I'm probably going to have to cut a few times myself because it is a little bit confusing. But what we can start with is what we know. So this is going to be a 4-wide window. And this is going to follow the same pattern we've been doing, but then when we get further this way, we start to break into kind of some new territory. And that's where things get a little bit confusing. So you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have to bear with myself because honestly, I'm going to be a little bit confused too. Let's bring this up 3, 4, like that. This one actually will probably only go up 3. And I have my speed back on, which I need to not do because I can't fly that fast and build. I'll just confuse myself. Alright, so go ahead and set your glass panes. I'm using World Edit, obviously. You are welcome to not use World Edit. You can just hand build it, but I like to save time, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, we have ourselves this wall now. And here's where it starts to get a little bit trippy, and I'm probably going to confuse myself, honestly, a lot here on what we're about to do. So let's go ahead, though, and finish that at least. Bring this across like that. Alright, here's where it gets tough. I'm going to take a second marble pillar and bring it out here. That's also going to go up 4 blocks. In between, you can place one of those. And then we have just solid wood going like, actually I think, yeah, okay. So we're just going to place some solid wood behind it like so. And on the inside later, we'll do something to make that not quite so boring. But that's how we're going to start. Just a little nice shape like that. And this side starts to look cooler when we get the second story going, which you'll see shortly. Okay, now we get to move on to the part of the wall that starts to change things up a little bit, which is super exciting. I can't wait, right? Okay, so this is a theme that I've done in other houses before, and I kind of like it, so we're going to continue it here, which is basically the idea of having stairs create a wall that is not perfectly flat. So we're going to go with 2 right side upstairs, then we'll drop in some upside downs, and we'll go with another layer of upside down stairs like that. Gonna take a normal pillar and go like that, and I keep getting these weird lag jumps, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. We're gonna have a window that's too wide here. There's Jasper. It's been about an hour since I started the first clip of this video because Jasper won't shut up, and I'm about to wring his neck, and now you guys are all gonna call PETA and get me arrested, but I'm just saying. He's really starting to bug me. Okay, so you should have something that goes a little bit like this. Let's go ahead and finish this up like that, and you'll get yourself kind of a nice shape like that. On this side, we can go 1, 2, and 3. Bring these up. And then we're going to do that same little marble pattern we had over there. So this is going to go up 4, and then in the middle like that. Okay, so what's going to end up happening eventually is that the second story is going to play off of these 2 pillars here, and we're going to have this really cool shape that gets formed, and I'm actually excited to show you. But we're not going to do that yet, and we aren't going to get to that this episode, but you're gonna like it when it happens, so look forward to that. That's why I like this side. This side of the house is definitely my favorite side of the house for sure. If If you want to check my Twitter, you can probably still see the tweets that I tweeted. I tweeted a picture of every single side, so that's quite nice. Alright, let's go ahead and just square that off in the back. And so the inside is really boring. We'll get to that. We'll fix it later. But yeah, there we go. We're starting to get some sort of shape going, and that is nice. Let's get moving on here to the back of the house. Okay, the back side of the house is very different actually compared to what I have done often on houses. It is symmetrical, but it is completely mind-blowingly not the same as what you'd expect. So we're going to go ahead and start like we've been starting basically every time. However, so let's just go right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to have a 4-wide window right here. However, the difference is we're going to drop in a marble pillar here instead. That's going to mix things up already, which is just mind-boggling, because we shouldn't be doing that, right, if we were following some sort of pattern. But apparently we are not following that pattern. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do that. And then you're going to count out 1, 2, and 3. We're going to place another pillar here, like so. Then count out 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that, and theoretically you should line up with that piece, and if you didn't, then you did something wrong, and I'm really sorry, but I don't know what to say. You're just bad. I'm kidding. Now I've insulted a lot of people. Everyone who just got that wrong is like, well, okay, I guess I'm pretty bad. So let's go ahead and drop in the windows, just so that, you know, we're not too confused here. So something like that. Lovely. Now, I don't know what kind of... I guess I'll just break it. I was going to try and world edit this in, but I have no idea what the item ID is for acacia wood. So, we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know what to put here because my screenshot doesn't show that, so that's a little bit awkward. Anyways... Jasper, you're not going to help. You can't help me. You don't even know what you're doing. Okay, I forgot to turn my chat off. That was a big mistake. And I'm going to cut and go punch Jasper. I'm kidding. So, like I said, this backside's where we get to start mixing stuff up. So, let's go ahead and fill this in with some nice acacia. Dark oak wood is apparently what it's actually called. Do not throw snowballs at me, Missy. Just so that we have something to work with there. Now, here's where the style we've been working with kind of changes. We're going to, on this this pillar right here, we're going to place a half slab right there, and right there. So on the bottom half of the first 3 blocks, we're going to mirror that on the inside like this. Then we're going to do that right here. Going to do that right here. And you're going to do that right here. Nope, not like that. Right here. I think something like that. Actually, that was wrong because we have to have a pillar out here first. So ignore that. Just, I didn't even tell you to do that. Just put a pillar out here. Bring that up 4. Then do that so that you don't look like an idiot because you don't know what you're doing. Like so. And then mirror that on the inside there and there. Okay, here's where the fun part is. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like so. So now we have this nice little shape, and you know what we like to do with nice little shapes? Well, first we like to figure out what to put on the inside. I'm pretty sure it was something simple. I think we go across like this. So your house is actually going to have a hole in it, and I don't really care. You can complain if you want, but I don't care that your house has a hole in it. You're going to go ahead and break this out, and you can replace it all with marble. You can replace this with marble. You can probably figure out where we're going with this, right? And then you're going to grab yourself a nice, lovely thing of water, and we're going to have a waterfall in the back of our house, which is super cool, right? Everyone's like, wow, dude, I was excited, and then that happened. Okay, waterfall. Yeah, okay, look at that. From the inside, skeletons can shoot you through your own home. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn all of this into some normal spruce, like so, just so we have that floor that we've been working on so much, and do the same over here. I feel like these are different sizes. Am I? No. You don't mess up. I don't make mistakes. So go ahead and drop those in like that. Lovely. And then we'll do the same trees, but this time they're going to be one out from the window, like so. Just like that, looking quite pretty. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the top really quickly. So we're gonna bring this out all the way across like so. I'm not entirely sure if I did that right in the middle there. I'm trying to look and I'm not seeing a whole lot that's helping me. But then we're gonna come out like so, and we have our normal layer, right, which is what we've been doing on every side of the house. And then we're actually gonna come out one more, and it's gonna go all the way out like this. So you're actually going to have a giant overlap in the back of your house, which is going to look kind of cool. Okay, and then over here, you can wrap that around to these pillars like so. Right, like this. I think it's going to go like that. Yep. Okay, and so that is the back of your house, the first floor, and you can wrap it around like this too. Okay, so there's the first floor, the back of your house, and all we have left to do now is to move on and take care of this side of the house, which also looks a little bit different than normal and looks pretty cool. And then we're done with part 1 of this tutorial. So let's finally on to the last side of the house. You can go ahead and basically do what we've been doing. However, this is going to follow more that far wall pattern than it is the other walls. So what we're going to do here is take our stairs, and I believe these walls are going to be 3 thick. So you have your upside down, your right side up, your upside down, and then you're going to go ahead and place one more upside down layer like so. Then we're going to have our pillar in the middle. We're going to have another pillar here, going straight up like this and like this. You can put your acacia wood down right there, and then some glass right there, which is quite nice. Do the same on this side, right side up, upside down, and let me just cut and we'll finish that off. Actually, why am I going to cut? I'm pretty much done. Upside down like so. Then once again, you have your trees right here. You have your other tree right here. Bring your layer coming across like this. Patterns, guys, they're important. Just like... Oh, I did that wrong. Don't listen to me. Make sure your layer starts up there. Bring that across like so. I may have done something wrong in the very beginning, which is probably why it's a little confusing what's going on over here. But we'll take care of it in the next episode. So there you go. If you followed all of that, guys, which you probably should have. I hope you did. You should have the first part, at least here, of your house done. And starting next week, well, not next week, starting whenever I upload episode 2, which should hopefully be pretty soon, we will do the second story, which is where the house comes together and starts to look really cool. But as you can tell, it's already looking pretty cool. It's going to be a great house. When this video hits 200 likes, I will record and upload part 2. I mean, I'll do it anyways if this video doesn't get to 200 likes. But hey, if you want to ensure that that part comes out soon, let's hit that 200 mark in like the first day. You know, I know we can do it. So other than that, I don't have a lot to say, guys. Leave any comments you have pertaining to just about anything. I will answer them or look at them or read them or something. If you enjoyed this, again, leave a like so that we can get episode 2 out as quickly as possible. And I will see you in part 2 or the next video. Thank you for watching.